You know, you just go to work some days and then you're just like, I just don't want to be here at all. Especially when you do my job, when you just aren't really doing anything that's challenging your brain or anything like that. You know, you're just staring off into the space and thinking about what you could or would rather be doing than fucking about, sitting, doing nothing, you know? Like, ever since the beginning of this year, all I want to do is just do anything else other than feel like I'm wasting my life. You know, go to a 9-to-5 job, fucking do what you need to do, you know, and pay the bills, you know. Finish every year, finish like 10 grand, wow, what an achievement. No, that's just so mundane. Like, we all think we're up to the challenge to do something that's hard and whatnot, but then you get real lazy, make excuses and all this shit. Like, this is my life at the moment. I've been sick since the beginning of the new year. It's the 24th of January now, so it's been basically 24 days of absolutely wasted. I've wasted of this year, and I'm pretty annoyed at myself, to be honest with you. Like, and I think everyone who has been the same with me, the same as me, these past 24 days of the new year should be ashamed of themselves as well. Like, you go into the new year, I'm going to do this, going to do that, and then you don't do fucking anything. Like, it's just too hard. Yeah, it's fucking hard. It's supposed to be. It's character building. It's to help you improve. Like when you try something new, it's always fucking difficult, and it's up to you to persist and to get through it, right? I'm here right now, and like, I've got so much time to myself to think about all this crap, and I am thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it all the time. I've got all this fucking time, but when you got so much time to think, you got also plenty of time to do. And like, I don't know why I keep making excuses for myself. It's just like, oh, you're at work, oh, you're not in the great frame of mind, all this fucking excuses and shit. Just, you gotta do it. Like, I am like sick right now. I'm a little bit sick. But I could be filming a video right now like this, but like, and editing and posting it, which like, I'm just gonna fucking do it. I just need to start something and just fucking keep it at that, eh? Like, can't let 2023 be the same as all my other years. Like, all my other years they've all been, let's just say this, riddled with bad scenarios, something to take the light away from the potential year, and that's nothing natural causes. That's just the battle you have with yourself in your head, and you just think, oh yeah, I've got it all sorted. I've got it in my head, bro. I've got it in my head. I got my plan in my head, bro. Your plan in your head can be convinced by your head that it can be done later. And then we end up at the end of fucking 2023 and nothing's been achieved again. And like, come on, 22 years old. I could be so much more than this. Don't you ever think that? Don't you ever have that thought in your brain? You're just like, I could be so much fucking more. But I'm just not putting in that effort. You listen to all this crap on YouTube, and you read a bunch of shit on the internet, and then you just get absolutely paralyzed. You're like, yeah, I know all this shit, I know all this information, I know what I need to do, but I got no know-how. I don't know how to do it. But it's just like, when you start something you're not very good at, you just got to keep doing it. You got to actually do it, right? And like, shit, man, I'm not doing anything right now. I've been just making excuses for myself and going back to bad habits and letting shit consume my being and my existence. Not progressing, not evolving. Like, we always end up at the same spot at the beginning of the year, fucking about, getting lazy. And you could blame all the things, oh, it's time off, oh, it's my friends, oh, it's this, that, whatever. Nah, Nah, you got to take that responsibility on yourself, full accountability of it. The only reason you are in the spot you are right now is because of the decisions you've made, and you chose to make them. Like the last thing I want is to live a life of regret or anything like that. I don't want to do that. And I've made it very important to me to try things I don't like and make me really uncomfortable. I think everyone should be the same. So if you're not feeling motivated, if you're not feeling like you can do it right now, you gotta stop thinking that way. You gotta believe, no, you fucking can. And what's holding you back? What's holding you back? There's nothing holding you back. And if there is, fuck that shit. Why are you believing in something that takes the power away from you from actually being able to do something about it? Like, my excuse right now is, oh, you're at work. Oh, the lighting's not that great. Oh, you don't have the setup. Bro, if I kept thinking that way, nothing would ever get done. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I feel a little bit sick today and all that. Oh, I feel fucking fine enough to go to work. Why don't I feel fine enough to get my phone out and start recording an absolute crazy rant? And why don't I share the real view of the real people in this world? Like, everyone wakes up every day and it's like, oh fuck, looks like we've got another fucking bullshit job to do today. Well, they wake up and they're like, oh yeah, back to the normal scheduled bullshit. And then they wake up and they're like, oh yeah, back to the routine. Oh, I'm so excited for this year. I've got so much more to achieve. Then they get to the end of the year and then they're like, what did I do this year? Oh yeah, I saved like 10 grand. Fuck, that's so good. Money literally takes the happiness out of this life. Like, money buys you access, doesn't buy you anything else. And everyone will fucking chase that shit. They fucking chase it. They're like, yeah, bro, I need this money. I need all of it. I need that. What? You don't need it. You don't need the money that much. What you need is a bit of know-how. And money will come. As long as your attitude is in the right spot, you shouldn't have to worry about money. You just know that when it's time to make money, you're going to do it, no matter what it is. And if it's not enough money for you, you're going to try new things. You're not going to become one of these pinheads that just does what they're told all their life and sticks to the rule book and doesn't take any risks or do anything that they want to do. They're just like, oh, nah, man, like this works for me, and fuck yeah, I hate my life every week, and get to the end of the week and I'm just living up for the weekend, and oh, the weekend's never long enough, and I don't want that to be my life. Like, my weekends aren't even fun. You know? Like, whose fucking weekends are always fun? Oh, that's right. The people that worked to get to a position where they can actually enjoy themselves. The work actually had to be done first. I just feel like I haven't been contributing to the world or whatever in the most powerful way that I know I'm capable of doing. Like, if you feel in your heart that you can do something, and it's always burning in your heart that you can do it, that you want to do it as well, why don't you just do it? What's holding you back? Who in your friendship circle is saying, nah, it's a bad idea, or nah, don't do that, do this instead, bro? Like, you have fun doing this, why would you want to do that? Like, do you have any, if you have people like that, call them out on that shit. Question that. I don't have that. I don't really have friends that want to push me as hard as I possibly can. I got to push myself. I have a very limited amount of people that will tell me and ask me questions about why I'm not achieving what I should be, or why I'm not aiming higher, and why are you getting lazy, and all of this, and no, like holding me accountable. Everyone should be held accountable for whatever actions they make, positive, negative, whatever it is. There should be an accountability there of, yep, that's happened, I did it, blah, blah, blah. But the longer I go through this life, the more I feel like I'm getting better at making excuses rather than achieving anything. And that's just not in. That's just not it. I don't want to go through another year where I get to the end of it and I'm like, shit, like, what did I get done this year? And like, I have a goal this year, and that is just to, make a video every day or whatever. Talking. Real man to real man. Real person to real people. Real fucking struggles that are real. Like, no one's life is perfect. Even people who are super successful and look on the surface that they have everything together, even their life has these ups and downs. This is what life is supposed to be. And life is supposed to be filled with challenge and difficulty. And it's our job to resist our desires, our temptation. Risk. Try and do all that for a better thing, like we're supposed to become what we think we can become through hard work and persistence. If you're not every day putting yourself through something you don't want to do, are you really working towards something? Like when I go to the gym, even when I don't want to go, and I go, you get there and you're just dying the whole time. You're like, oh my God, why did I do this to myself? You did it because you knew if you completed it, you could do anything. And that's the feeling that everyone should have. Everyone should put themselves through something that makes them struggle and wish they were somewhere else. And if you ain't doing that with your life, you need to find it. You need to find it right now. What you need to struggle, put yourself through to achieve something this year. I can't be the only one who's fucking over the last 22 years of existence. Who's overliving the same mundane bullshit. Someone out there who has an idea and they believe it could be something, but don't have the support to make it something. Look at yourself in the mirror. Think, can I do it? And if you think you can't, you're already thinking wrong. If you're going to do anything in life, you need to believe you can do it, right? If you don't have your own self-belief, you got nothing coming. You need to believe in yourself. Why can't you do it? Why can someone else? We are all the same. We all have the ability to do the same thing. It's just priorities. So get your priorities in order. Look at yourself in the mirror and have a real serious conversation with yourself. And ask yourself, is this really the life I want to live for the rest of my life? Or is there something I want to do in this life that I'll look back on when I'm older and be like, thank fuck I did that?